I've been like struggling with trying to create the intro to this video because there's so many things I want to say. Let me just start by letting you know where we're at. I'm here with my mom, and we are in Sanibel Island, Florida, on the west coast of Florida. It's almost directly across the state from where I'm from, in Jupiter. I haven't been here in 8 years, and I used to come here all the time as a kid. Every summer we came almost. We got in yesterday in the evening around 4. We're just driving into the island and freaking out because everything is almost the same as it was 8 years ago. It was really awesome to see that it has remained the same over the years because where I live right now in Jupiter, everything is changing. It's getting overdeveloped and a lot of people are moving there and stuff like that. So we were really worried that it was going to be changed over here, and it really hasn't, so I'm really happy about that. But the reason I'm here today is because shelling was probably like my first hobby, my first love before I got into anything else. Like as a kid, I loved collecting shells, and I still do to this day. So I was actually flipping through one of my shell books, and I saw a section on coquina shells. And in the section on coquina shells was a little piece at the bottom about coquina broth. I was like, oh my gosh, no way, because I used to come here as a kid and see the coquina shells in the sand. I never thought about eating them because they're so small. I read about this recipe and I was like, you know, I really would like to go try that. And I hadn't been to Sanibel in forever. It'd be really nice to go back. So let's pack up the truck and head to Sanibel. So that's what we did. So welcome to the video. I hope that wasn't too much of a mouthful for you to, I mean, like I said, I had a lot of stuff to say for my intro, so I didn't know how to do it. But one thing I do want to say also, my arm's getting tired. So if you do decide to do this as well, you want to try it, make sure you check for red tide or any type of stuff like that going on in your area before you do it, because the coquina clams are filter feeders. So if there's red tide, they will have, you know, the contaminant in them. So make sure you don't have red tide or anything like that going on before you consume these clams. So I did that. I checked. There's no red tide reports, so we're good on that. I'm going to finish my coffee here, get ready and do my workout, and then we're going to get started on the activities in Sanibel. How much a difference it makes working out outside. Look how sweaty I am. Oh my gosh. I just followed along with a YouTube video. I ended up doing a full body workout instead of the upper body workout that I wanted to do. But I did bring 2 of my dumbbells on this trip. And wow, 30 minutes. Look at that. It's amazing what you can do at home with minimal amounts of equipment. I also brought my booty band too. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower. Actually, my mom just went for a dip in the ocean right back there, so I might go do that. Mom? It is so nice out.
All in here.
Maybe. Okay, so it's a little rainy outside. It's a little gray and cloudy, and we got a little patch of rain. So we're at the Shell Museum, and I'm so excited. So this is like the perfect thing to do while it's raining outside. There. Okay, so let's check it out. Oh, there's another one on the glass.
They are in there.
They are?
In fact, there's one.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see them.
We got some live Florida fighting cocks. I found lots of those before. Live ones. Oh, look. The Junonia. Oh, my god, yeah, right. Look at that. Special award.
Dang.
They have a live one. Oh my god. They have two. They have two. Shut up. This is so cool. They have a live Junonia show, or two of them. Oh my god. I'm geeking out right now. That's so cool. I just spotted the giant octopus. Oh, jeez. He's right there hiding in the corner. And these are seahorses and conchs. Oh wow, what is he doing? Is he trying to eat something? Oh, this is so cool. Look at the conch. Oh, that thing is weird. Why do they have dog toys in there? They have like those Kong dog toys.
This guy just moved a minute ago.
The shell?
Yeah.
The conch? No conchs. Oh my gosh, look at him.
Look at this guy.
And that big sea
Look at him.
right there. Oh, look at, oh my god. He's fast. Oh my gosh, this is so nuts. What does he want? It looks like it has babies in it. Oh, he's laying down. What if we just watched him start popping out babies?
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
I would just freak out. He looks like he's going a little crazy. This is like cases of shells that have repaired themselves. Look at that one. That's nuts. Whoa. It's so funny how they put them in like little beds. Oh, look at that one. Ooh, that one. Whoa. Whoa, look at that one's got two tails. Parts in the cranium, you know, like to eat most of that. I found my favorite shell. The Scotch bonnet. Right there. This is so cool. I'm having so much fun in here. Okay, that was really cool. We're leaving. There it is behind me. It just started getting pretty crowded and there's like a bunch of kids in there. So we're running out real quick and then it's still raining. So we might go get some coffee and check out some more stores and shops and stuff at the other parts of the island. But hopefully this rain stops pretty soon so I can go get my coquina clams and cook them for you guys later. My thoughts on the Shell Museum. I really enjoyed it. It was really cool. It was well done. Gift shop, not so good. But I think overall it was a good experience. I'd recommend it or do it again. Definitely some really cool stuff in there. I learned a lot. A lot of world record shells were in there, which was so cool to me. That was like probably my favorite part. So many cool things, but we're gonna go and keep exploring and then getting our coquina clams. We're back in the room, which is super cute. I'll have to do a little room tour at the end of the video. I got a few strainers here that we stopped by and picked up at the dollar store on the way here, and a measuring cup to hold the coquinas in, the clams. So I'm about to head down to the beach, right back out there, and see if we can find us some coquina shells, some coquina clams. Okay, so it just rained. It's been raining most of the day, as you saw. So there's like no one on the beach right now, but I just dug my foot through the sand a little bit right at the shore, right where the water kind of comes up and washes away. And there's tons of them. Let me show you. So they like this kind of water, kind of like right in this zone. You don't want to go up too far. You don't want to go too deep. Kind of like where the water washes away. And let me show you. I'm going to scrape my foot right here. Scrape some up. And you'll see them. Oh, here's some right here. You'll see them moving and burying back down into the sand. It's so cool. They're everywhere. There's tons of them. So I'm gonna get to sifting with my sifter. I think that's strainer, whatever you call it. And we're gonna see how many we can get here. My mom is just getting some stuff. She's gonna come help me film, and she's gonna help me collect these too, because they're really small. And we gotta get a bunch of them, you know? And I'm gonna finish eating this apple. Okay, so I found like it's kind of funny that they kind of give themselves away when you're digging for them because they start moving, and that's how I kind of see them. A good way to do this is to just shovel piles of sand and put it in your strainer and then sift them out. But there's so many other shells in here that it just would also be just as tedious to do, kind of like how I'm doing it right now. I'm just kind of digging, and then when I see them, I'm picking them real quick and throwing them in my strainer. But they're quick, and they tilt their body up and then dig down into the sand really fast. It's funny. Here's one right here. But they give themselves away when they start moving because I just look for movement in the sand. But I'm just digging and looking for them. Like there's one. Watch them start moving. They're so pretty too. There's so many pretty colored shells. There's one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, there's one. It's so funny. I want to capture it. Let me show you. Okay, so there's one right there. It's kind of hard to film it. There's one right here. He's moving. Let me see if I can get one, because he couldn't really bury down because there was shells in the way, but let me find a better example. Let me just dig some water out right here. Let's look for oh, there's one. Oh, there's some. There's a bunch. Oh, a pretty one. Really pretty orange one. There's one. They can sense when there's water, when they can start, and when they can bury down. Oh, there's a pretty one right here. Oh my gosh. Another pretty orangey one. This is what I have so far. Alright, look, watch him go. It's so funny, there's one. Some of them get stuck. But they're fast. If you don't grab them real quick, you gotta grab them real quick. So that's pretty much all I'm doing here. And I'm just gonna do it until I get a cup of them in this strainer. Mom's here. Mom's gonna help. She's gonna help me collect clams. They're not, oh, there's a good one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Oh, look at them all moving. It's so funny. I'm really just trying to get bigger ones because they can get really tiny. I don't want all the tiny ones. Ooh, there's one. Ooh, there's a big one. Ooh. It's so funny how they bury in. That's a big one. Ooh, pretty one. Pretty small though. I think they like a flow. They like, ooh, here's some. Ooh, pretty one. The no-see-ums are so bad. Well, they could be worse. They could be worse. Lots of kittens' paws. Oh, look at this. A little tiny, tiny conch. Look how cute. So cute. Oh, here's some. Here's one. Here's one. Let's move. Oh. Move. Ah. Okay, let's try right here. Oh, there's one. Oh, big one. Pretty big one. Big one. Maybe they're down here more. They're like down in this area more. Oh my gosh, they're fast. That's a good big one. But they're still so small. Enough here. We have about a cup of them, and right now I'm just gonna go through and pick out little things like other shells, you know, like dead ones, like pieces of seaweed and stuff like that, and just sift out everything and make sure they're as clean as possible before I bring them back up to the kitchen. But look how pretty, look at the variety we got. Pretty like orange and yellow ones, purple ones, yellow ones. Look at this orange and red one. So pretty. They are just like so many different colors and sizes. And stripes. Yeah, stripes, all kind of stuff. Even, I think the brown ones are pretty too. But look at this seaweed. Look at this. I think we could eat this. That's my next catch and cook video. Like, this is probably really good for you, I feel like. Look at that. We might cook some of this. That's so cool. Alright, so I think they're pretty clean, and we can go ahead and bring them up to the kitchen. Alright, let's go cook some coquina clams. I got the bowl of clams here. I'm just gonna rinse them with some cold water and again clean them, make sure there's no sand or other like dead creatures in there and anything, you know. So since they're so tiny and the piece of meat inside is so small, I'm not gonna try to get all the meat out. It's definitely even more tedious than collecting them. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I would like to try it if I can, but what we're gonna focus on is the broth that we're gonna make, and I'm gonna use the broth in another recipe. First, we're gonna get started on the broth, and then I'm gonna move into the recipe. In a pan here, I switched pans because I'm gonna need to boil some water, so I want it to be more of like a pot than a shallow pan. So I have avocado oil in here and butter, and I'm gonna turn my heat up on this thing, which I think this thing isn't super strong, so I'm gonna turn it all the way up and let that all melt and get hot. And then I'm gonna add garlic, let it simmer in there a little bit, and then we're gonna add the shells. Then you're gonna cook your shells in that pan until they open. So once those open, Then you add water, and then you let them boil, but we'll get to that. So right now I'm just letting this butter and this avocado oil heat up in the bottom of my pan. And then I'm gonna work on my garlic. I have some green onions with the whites and the dark green parts separated. I'm gonna use these first and these later. So I have them ready to go. Lots of garlic. We love garlic. Okay. So it looks like we can go ahead and maybe lower this just a little bit and then add the coquinas. Here they go. Here goes nothing. Okay. This is so weird. I used to play with these when I was little. I never thought I'd be cooking them one day. Oh, another one just popped open. Ooh, get them all popping open. They're popping open. Can you see them all just suddenly popping open? Oh, cool. Okay, so once they all pop open like this, ooh, look, that one's really open. Then I can begin to add, lower it, just a little bit for the food. It's too high. Okay, so then I'm gonna add water once these all look like they're open for the most part. Okay, so I just added water. Can you see? I just added water. I'm going to turn the heat up. And then we're going to bring it to a boil. Okay. So I just added enough water to cover the shells. So after you add the water to your shells, you want to bring the water to almost a rolling boil. Once it gets to that point, lower the heat and let it simmer for 20 minutes. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm kind of waiting for it to get to more of a boil. It's bubbling right now, but it's not boiling. Also, I added some of the whites of the green onion just for flavor, and I added a little bit of salt also. And then once that's boiling, we're gonna lower it to simmer, and then for 20 minutes, let it just simmer for 20 minutes. So we're like maybe halfway into our simmer here. We got maybe like 10 minutes left. But I started noticing the little meats started floating up to the top of the water. So I really want to try one. So I'm going to try one right now. The meats have like little black spots on them. And they're just kind of floating around with the bubbles. Here's one. There's one right there. So there you can see, that's what's inside the coquina clam right there, and there's one of his little siphons or his little antenna they have two. One of them pulls stuff in, like food and stuff, and the other one filters stuff out and shoots it out. So this is the whole piece right here. It's so tiny. It's like the size of my fingernail, but I'm gonna try it right now. A little piece of sand. I don't really taste anything. I do taste like salt, but yeah, it's not much meat to really get a full flavor, but not bad, not horrible. I'm not gonna give it a bad review. Let me try another one. I see a bunch here. I mean, I would save all these little meats if I could get them all out. There's a little one. There, it's so small. That's probably like the good piece right there. And there's like his guts. I'll eat the whole thing. Not bad. Not bad. I'm excited for this broth. I kind of get a little flavor of the broth. It's pretty good. All right, we got a few minutes more to go on the simmer, and then we can filter it all out and get just the broth. And I'm really excited to try just the broth for you on camera too. So 20 minutes is up. I turned my stove off. I have a strainer here. I have a pot in the sink ready to collect the broth, so I'm gonna strain. Look at all the shells. Okay. So I'm not going to worry about that in there, but put this over here. They're not bad. Pretty cool. Leave that there. And this is what we have, is this beautiful, this broth right here that is just like full of flavor and actually like I think pretty nutrient dense. Like, I don't know about coquina clams specifically, but I do know that clams do have a high protein content, and they're also high in B12 and other vitamins and minerals, but those are like the two main ones that you get from clams. So I like both of those things. This looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit and then I'm gonna taste it. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit in this bowl here. I mean, it looks pretty good. The fishy smell is not as bad right now. Maybe like cooking it for that long kind of helped. Let me taste it. That's really good. Wow. I'm not lying. I'm impressed. That's actually really good. It's like, it's salty, obviously, but like not in a bad fishy or like seafood tasting way. It's very light. It's not like, you know, really heavy, but that's pretty good. I like it. It doesn't taste fishy at all. I was a little worried about that because of the smell. I was like, I don't know how this is going to taste, but I'm really actually looking forward to this dish now that I'm going to make with that included in it. So let me get started on that now. Hot. It's not bad. I don't think the chicken goes well with the taste of the clam broth. I think the seafood flavor kind of clashes with the chicken maybe a little bit. So if I was going to do this again, I'd maybe try like a seafood instead of chicken. That might taste a little bit better. But it's not my favorite. My mom's going to try it. What do you think? It's good?
I like it.
I think. Okay, well I think
good.
It's good.
I would definitely do this again.
Really? Okay, good. All right, guys. So Mom approves. We're gonna drink some LaCroix and finish our dinner and sit outside and enjoy the sunset because the West Coast has the most beautiful sunsets. And we'll figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow and let you all know. But have a good night. I made a delicious breakfast again. It's our last day. We're sad, we don't want to leave, but really quick before we leave, I want to give you a little tiny tour of this little house that we're staying in. We bought all of our own food before we came. We went to the grocery store, and there's a little fridge right there. And, you know, we were able to stay here without going out to eat once. So that was pretty cool. And this is over here, the little living room. So cute. Look at this. There's a fireplace. Like, how cool is that? A little fireplace, a TV, a little seating area. And this table looks like it folds open so you can sit more people around it. This is also a pull-out couch. We're cleaning up the kitchen right now, so it's a little messy, but then this is the bedroom. There was a TV, and it's a king-size bed. Really nice. It was comfortable. And then the bathroom in here is really nice. We had a lot of space. The only issue is that, do you see how sandy my feet are? Look at this. So, as soon as you go out the door here, there's sand right there. Like, it's just sand, it's the beach. So, there's really no way to like wash your feet off before you come in the house. So we've kind of just been like walking around with sandy feet. So, oh, and then here's the back. The back is really cute too. So we have this little patio, screened in patio area. The chair, it might fog up. And then this little area, it's all screened in. Oh, sorry, we're getting fog. And then the water is literally right there, so it's really nice. And there's a cottage here. I think there's one maybe beyond that, one here, and then one beyond that one. So, oh gosh, we got fog again. We had the AC turned up like so high. And I'm just gonna finish packing up all my stuff here. My bag, we brought a bunch of stuff. And then we're gonna pack up the truck and leave. Okay, we're all packed up. We're ready to say goodbye. And of course, the art man comes to ruin my video. Let me close this door.
Wait, did we empty this?
Oh no, we didn't empty the fridge. Oh crap. Oh well.
Oh my god, okay, wait, we gotta hurry.
Okay, we gotta do it. We'll do it. But also, cannot leave Sanibel Island without a bag of shells, right?
Absolutely.
Mom's got
100%.
She's got a bowl of shells here, a plate full of shells. You just can't. Oh yeah, look. We brought home butterflies. My mom turned the little coquinas into butterflies. She's gonna make something with them. A bunch of these scallops, jewel boxes, floral pieces. Yeah. And then I got my bag right here. Absolutely cannot leave Sanibel without some shells. So, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you were inspired to maybe go out and find some of your own natural resources to try for the first time and explore a little bit maybe. So be sure to like, subscribe. See y'all in another video. Thanks for watching.